Oh, we didn't talk about House Dragons.
Should we just get into House of Dragons real quick? Because we have to. Did you watch 3? Okay, yeah. So we're
Yes.
caught up. So we have to talk about episode 2 and 3. So the
Yeah.
end of 2 though was crazy. We can just skip to the end of 2. The twins
Yeah.
killing themselves, Eric and Eric, Eric and Arik.
Yeah, that was actually insane.
Yeah.
Because then halfway through them fighting each other, I'm trying to keep track of who's who because they have tells and whatever, but then you're just like, fuck, by the end of this, we're not going to know. And then he's going to infiltrate, and then he's going to pretend like he's actually Eric or whatever, and then he's going to stay there, and then he's going to still try to kill her again. But the fucking twist of him winning and then killing himself.
I know. I wasn't sure at that point which brother it was.
It had to have been Rhaenyra's.
Yeah.
Eric,
but like before he killed himself.
Yeah.
I didn't know. And then he turned around and then he was like, forgive me or whatever.
I'm so sorry or whatever. Yeah.
That was insane. Like that
was so intense.
The trauma that Rhaenyra has been through in her life.
I know, poor
is
girl.
Like kind of crazy. But yeah, okay. Yeah, episode 2. That's really kind of the biggest thing of that. Oh, and just that Sir Criston Cole is a complete asshole. And
he's such a douche.
I'm so infuriated every time I watch him. Like the way that he like gaslit and like manipulated Sir Arik, I think it was. Arik was on their side into going there. And like he was just taking it out on him because he was like ashamed of himself because he should have been guarding instead of fucking.
How about you look in the mirror? Okay, let's look in the mirror. My busted ass nails.
Yeah,
look in the mirror.
Well, I mean, that's exactly what he's not doing by going and confronting it. It's so annoying. It's
so disgusting. He's like, go change your dirty cape, you dirty boy, and then like forces him to go fucking.
Yeah.
Like, really?
No, I'm
really
just all around no for Sir Criston Cole. And then
he's a loser.
I also think in episode 2 we saw the one-eyed prince like at the whorehouse,
the brothel,
and he
thing,
was like so skinny and like. I don't want to like. I'm not here to body shame anyone, but what's happening? And also, yeah.
He did not. That was his actual dick.
That was his actual dick?
It was his actual dick,
okay.
Yeah.
I think that was from episode 3, but okay.
Oh.
That is crazy. That's what I'm saying.
Ow, did you just hear that against my
yeah,
tooth?
I did. But that's what I'm saying. Like the really tall, lanky dudes usually have a long dick. That was crazy.
Wasn't it not long though? It was like kind of like girthy, wasn't it?
I'm trying to remember exactly. Yeah, you're right. Actually, maybe it wasn't like super. I remember being impressed, so maybe it was because it was girthy.
Yeah, I think I was a little impressed too.
I remember being like, "That's a good one," but like, I can't remember exactly why. I guess I just assumed it was long. But it was crazy.
I don't get impressed if it's long. I get impressed.
Yeah,
if it's
like, oh, got something to work with.
Average to like a little bit bigger, I guess, and then.
Well, you want to be able to like get off with like the least amount of dick inside you. So if it's like,
yes, exactly.
Like, you know, like, you need to get that close.
Yeah.
It's like doesn't have to be in as long. He's like, boop, good. Yeah, episode 2 was insane, but then
it was.
So that was how it exactly ended with the brothers dying. And then so did it happen in episode 2 where Sir Criston became the hand, where he fired the hand? Was that episode 2?
Yeah, I think so.
That was crazy.
Because I think episode 3 starts out with him in the
so what is the king's name? I think it's Aemond or something. Something like that. Like the actual king right now. He just killed all of the routers and just have them hanging.
Yeah, that was crazy, and, like, it was kinda sad, like, the family's coming and being like, "Oh, great, my dad or whoever is just dead, and then you didn't do anything."
And then the dog of that one guy's, like, waiting.
That was sad, but also, like, he literally kicked you.
I
Like,
know.
let's not trauma bond to
Well, you
him.
know what? That was his only person, I guess, which is really horrifying.
Aw.
Um,
Poor dog.
okay, so it's Prince Aemon Targaryen. I think that's the one-eyed guy. So Aemon is the one-eyed guy.
Yeah.
Aegon. Okay, Aegon is the king. Okay.
Aegon. Yeah, Aegon the
Yeah.
Conqueror.
And Aegon kills all the Ratters and then he wants to like go to war. And then the new like so uh what's it called? The person of whispers or the Lord of Whispers, is that his name? Like the creepy dude with the stump, like the limp. He
Yeah.
comes in and like convinces him not to go and like he's really like becoming like able to manipulate Aegon, which is great.
Yeah, he's really good at manipulating, especially, like, because he's like, "Well, your father and you don't wanna be like your father, you want like,
Yeah.
here's where your father went wrong, so how about you do it differently this way, and you'll do better than your dad, like, you'll be
Yeah,
better."
it's crazy. Like I love the Lord of Whispers because especially from Game of Thrones too. The eunuch is this guy a eunuch in the I don't
I don't
think so,
know.
but that's such a great title to like just be known for like knowing shit and rumors.
Yeah, like, you have the
It would be
tea.
like it's like Trisha Paytas of our time. Just just like knowing shit.
Yeah, like, you
He's basically like an
are
influencer of that time.
yeah, he has the piping hot tea at all times, like,
Yeah, it's
are you kidding me? That's the best
I
job
know it is
ever.
pretty great, and he just gets to manipulate the king because the king is a child.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, so of course they want to get revenge and but he doesn't end up going to war. He like sends Sir Kristen and I'm like mixing up the episodes, but we can just talk about all of it, whatever.
yeah.
Uh the team gets stopped by who is that? It's like Rhaenyra's daughter on the dragon and she sees them flying
Yes, because
over.
'cause they're
Yeah.
out and they, run into the trees.
Yeah. And they run into the trees and that was so cool. Like if she could have actually caught them, do you think she would have been able to kill all of them with one dragon? Like, I wonder how powerful dragons are with like the
Absolutely.
fire breathing.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, she would've just done one swoop and they would've been done,
That would have been
fried.
so cool. But I'm really impressed by the dragons. I remember like the first episode, I was like, I don't know about the CG. Maybe it just might have been one scene I recalled, but I am impressed with like the shot of her like riding dragon back. It really makes you feel like you're there. It's cool.
Yeah.
I'm impressed by that. And so episode 3, what exactly happens? Like she sends away her kids, right?
Yeah, so she sends them away to, keep them hopefully out of harm's way because she's already lost enough
Yeah.
children. Um, and the other thing that's going on too is Damon is, like, hallucinating in that
Oh yeah, he was
place,
giving The Witcher. You ever
and
watch that show? Yeah.
no, and he's, like, realizing he's dreaming at certain points because he sees a young Rhaenyra,
Yes, and they brought the actress
and
back. I was so excited.
they were sewing on the kid's head, and,
Yeah, that I wasn't excited when I saw that part.
so I don't know I don't know if he's, like, having, a psychotic break or if, like, this place he's in is some sorta,
So, it
like
might be because going off of, like, Game of Thrones lore, remember the redheaded woman Melisandre or whatever her name was?
yeah.
She was at that place, Harrenhal, I'm pretty sure,
Oh, okay.
and there was, like, magic there or, like, spirituality or
Okay.
something. Or I might be completely
Yeah.
wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's where it was. And but Damon like shows up there and he's like, I'm here to claim the castle. And they're just like eating. They're like, okay.
Okay, so that's that same
Yeah.
place? Okay.
Yeah. He's there at it's Harrenhal is what it's called, I'm pretty sure. Um,
Yeah, and he wouldn't eat the food because he thought it was
yeah.
poisoned.
Cause I mean that makes sense. He's like, I'm here to claim the
Yeah.
castle. They're like, eat.
Yeah, he's like,
Yeah. Um, yeah, that happened, and then Rhaenyra decides to go and talk to Alicent.
yeah, which
So what were your initial thoughts on this? Because do you think Alicent could come around, or
I no, honestly, like I think that which she did. I initially was like she might have some small moments of clarity and
yeah.
like I need to do the right thing and I know like whatever. But I think she's also a little delusional
Yeah.
and she is just like all the things that she's done wrong, like literally sleeping with
So
her
many.
best friend's
Yeah.
dad, start there.
Yeah.
Um she's just like, man, she just excuses them in her own mind.
I know.
And I think she fully believed that her husband wanted their son to have the throne and not
Yeah, I
Rhaenyra
think she did truly believe that.
until she realized what Rhaenyra said, the Song of
Yeah.
Ice and Fire or whatever it's
Yeah,
called.
so now
And then she realized it and
yeah.
then she was like, well, it's too late, so sorry.
So, do you think she'll come around though? Because I do believe that she didn't know, but I think
No.
now she's like, because I wonder if she would have done it if he didn't even say that. Do you think that's the true reason she did it, or was it because her father is the hand of the king and has trained her whole life to just like climb the ladder?
No, I think it's because he said it. I think that she was not happy about it, but I think that she had to accept it because
Yeah,
that's what was going to happen. And then once she had that small out, she was like, she held on to it and instantly was like, nope, well, my
yeah,
kid is getting the throne now. So,
yeah. Because I do think she genuinely cares for Rhaenyra, which is
hmm,
fucked up because she's fucked her over so much.
so much.
But I do think so. Well, just in the fact of she didn't have her killed. What would have happened if she would have had her
Yeah.
killed right there? Because Rhaenyra is not really on great footing with the like kingdom. So
Yeah, because they think that she ordered
yeah.
the kid to be killed.
So
I think she would have been taken prisoner first,
yeah,
and then I think she would have ultimately been killed, like
yeah,
how Game of Thrones starts
yeah.
when they take the Baratheons
Oh yeah,
prisoner,
yeah, and
and
behead him. But
yeah,
so like, but I'm saying like, what would happen to like everything if she died? Like everyone that's over at Dragonstone or whatever. Like
I think Damon, if he's not going to go crazy, would end up going back,
yeah,
and I think there still would ultimately be a war. I think it would be put off a little bit more because
yeah.
the leader's
Well, and
dead.
because Damon probably would be the rightful heir to the throne, kind of because he's the king's brother.
Yeah,
Maybe I don't
yeah. So I
know.
think it would, unless it would be Rhaenyra.
Oh yeah, but it was just interesting.
But then there's a conflict there with
Yeah,
Rhaenyra and Daemon because Rhaenyra already was like, I was supposed to be queen
yeah,
already.
yeah. So nothing would really happen that bad to Alicent if she killed her. So she only did saved her life because she cares about her, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, it's interesting that she let her go.
Yeah, because she does small things like that, I think, even to herself to make herself feel
Yeah,
better and to like give herself these little like karmic
yeah,
wins
like pat on
and
the
like,
back.
well, I did
Yeah,
that. I did that. So like that thing is not
yeah,
that
just like
bad.
living in delusion.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
she's completely living in delusion.
yeah. But yeah, so and that's really where it ends. So I have no idea where the show's gonna go. Do you have any predictions?
Okay. I don't really have any predictions right now. I think that, I mean, Rhaenyra is going to go back. Hopefully, nothing happens on her way out. Um, and do you think Alicent is going to say that Rhaenyra came?
N-
Do you think she's going to tell
I
anybody?
don't think so because I think the only person she would have told was Christian, and he's gone.
Yeah.
But no, because it's gonna make her look weak, right? If she just let the person
Yeah.
that killed her
Yeah.
grandkid.
I don't think she will either.
Because everyone thinks she killed her grandkid. So
yeah.
that would be crazy. Yeah, I don't think she will tell anyone. But somehow, like, the fucking Lord of Whispers is gonna find out.
Yeah. Well, and there was people walking around in there lighting candles, and so I mean, she's got a pretty recognizable face.
Yeah, she really does. So
all she did was cover her hair.
So yeah, because they're like the only famous people in the world. So of course they're gonna know her. But maybe not as well. I guess people are like draw her, and people can see pictures that way. How like the general public knows what the royalty looks like.
Yeah.
Like up close. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, there's really nothing to say, but this show is crazy. And I'm so excited to keep watching. And this, what day is it? This might actually come out before we might be actually on time for the reviews of the episodes.
Yeah.
And let us know your guys' theories in the comments what this is. All right. Until next time. Bye.